Welcome.
Hey, what's up you guys? Yes, today's another day for conspiracy theories. But before we start the conspiracy searching it, I'm so excited to tell you about it because it's fucking crazy. Have you ever heard of a YouTuber named Zoe? Her channel's called The Wonderful World of Zoe. She's just an average teenage girl vlogging in her bedroom talking about her life. And she seems pretty sweet and normal. Here's a video of hers from like 5 years ago. Check it out.
Hey everyone, what's up? It's me, Zoe. Welcome to the wonderful world of Zoe. I'm in my bedroom. Dear Zoe, I watched your video on how to ask a guy out. It would be really cool if we went out.
Now, did you notice anything weird about that video? Anything kind of stick out to you? Something that didn't really feel right? Now, I stumbled across her channel years ago, and I instantly thought there was something wrong. I did not believe that she was a teenager. I didn't believe that was a real bedroom. I just didn't believe that this was a real YouTuber. So my thought was, what if some company, like, created a YouTuber? Like, what if they cast a girl and created a character out of her and was like, hey, we'll build you a bedroom set and you can like talk to the audience and you can like secretly sell products to them. I mean, it's a really scary idea, but it kind of sounds like it could work. Like, what if your favorite YouTuber was like a makeup guru and she was telling you to buy all these makeups and you're like, oh, okay, I'll trust her. But she's really like 40 years old and she works for the makeup company and it's all bullshit. Well, recently, I found out I was right. This is not a real person. Zoe does not exist. The real girl's name is Mem Kennedy, and she's an actress, just like I thought. And just to prove it, here's a clip from her demo reel. Check it out.
Eat your vegetables!
Yeah! Literally, it starts with her as Zoe, and her real name pops up and says Mem Kennedy. Fucking crazy. Can you imagine if a demo reel came out of me, and it was like me as Shane Dawson, but then my real name came up and it was like Albert Johnson? Fucking creepy. So then I did some Googling and I found her official website, memkennedy.com. And on her website, I saw a little blurb about Zoe, and this is what it said. The Wonderful World of Zoe, a Thoughtful Media Group web series, follows young Aussie Zoe Carter as she investigates LA and the entertainment industry. Check out for more videos. And that's when it hit me. Thoughtful Media Group? A fucking company? A fucking company created a fake YouTuber to sell their shit. So then I Googled Thoughtful Media Group, the people that created Zoe, and this is what I found. Yeah, you thought you were watching a real girl, but really you were watching a company who created her. What? I mean, this whole thing fooled a lot of people. It even fooled me. I mean, they went so far to even have this Zoe character do a Draw My Life. Check it out.
I went home to visit my mom and I surprised my friends. I miss them very much and I wish we lived closer. But for now, I still enjoy sunny LA.
What? Like Draw My Life? Are you kidding me? For a not real person? Well, this is where the story gets even crazier. So I went to one of her most recent videos and I noticed that Zoe is not around anymore, and it's some other girl. And that's when I saw this video.
Hi, my name is Olivia Murray. I'm taking over the wonderful world of Zoe. And I know some of you have always wanted to know what this studio here looks like. So why don't I give you a sneak peek behind the scenes now that I'm here.
Okay, there's a lot to process here. Number one, studio, I thought you were in a bedroom, and now I find out it's all fake. Number two, who is this girl, and why is she taking over this channel? Is she a real person? What is this? But when I saw this, I was like, she looks pretty familiar. Where have I seen her before? And that's where it gets real weird. So I Google her name, Olivia Marie, and look what popped up.
Hey guys, so we're on our way to the Shane Dawson shoot.
Have no fear, your hero is here.
Yeah! I know her! I know the new Zoe! She's been in my videos! She's an actress! It's all fucking blowing my brain. I don't know, maybe this isn't as scary to other people as it is to me, but the idea of a fake YouTuber is so scary to me. So all I'm saying is next time you're watching a YouTube video and you feel like something's a little bit off, or maybe the person's not real, you might be right. So our next theory is kind of a continuation on one we did a few weeks back. Remember when we were talking about how airline companies want you to put your hands behind your head and put your head in your knees when there's a crash? And there's a theory that the reason they do that is because they want you to break your neck on impact so you die and don't sue them. Well, I got an email from somebody that works at an airline. I'm not going to say their name because I want to protect them. But they told me there's also another reason they do this, and it's even creepier. So supposedly airlines want you to cover your head and keep it between your legs so that when you crash and die, you're protecting your head and your teeth will still be intact so they can identify the body. Yeah, it's not to keep you safe. They're not trying to keep you safe from dying in the crash. They literally just want to keep your teeth safe. Oh, and the reason they make you wear those life jackets and those big things that go around your neck and blow up is so that your body will stay floating, so you don't sink to the bottom of the ocean and are never found again. I don't know, something about that really fucking disturbs me. The fact that you think they're trying to help you when in reality they're just trying to keep your body identifiable, I don't know, it's fucking very creepy. Now this next conspiracy involves something that I've talked about a lot and I'm always afraid to talk about it, and that's the Illuminati. So as you guys know, Kesha has had a very tough few years. Her career has kind of plateaued because of a lot of different things going on in her life. She hasn't been able to make music, she's had all the allegations with Dr. Luke, but there's a theory that her career has been shut down by the Illuminati. So a few years back, Kesha released a music video called Die Young. And in that video, there was tons of Illuminati symbols. There was the triangles, there was the eyes, there was a lot of it.
Don't care who's watching when we tearing it up, you know.
Now around the same time this music video came out, the Sandy Hook tragedy happened. And that was when somebody went into a school and shot a bunch of children. So of course people were pissed because they were like, how could you release a song called Die Young right when there's children that have died? People thought it was insensitive. Well, Kesha went on her Twitter and tweeted this. I understand. I had my very own issue with Die Young for this reason. I did not want to sing those lyrics, and I was forced to. But that tweet wasn't up for very long. She deleted it not too long after that. And then it felt like her career came to a halt. She wasn't on the radio as much anymore. People weren't having her on their shows. She wasn't making any new music. It was almost like somebody wanted to shut her the fuck up. Now, Kesha's joked about the Illuminati before. She even talked about it in an interview with Rolling Stone. Check it out.
Your last few videos, Die Young and Crazy Kids, featured a lot of Illuminati and occult imagery with inverted crosses and pentagrams and whatnot. There have been online conspiracy theories that you're working for the Illuminati. It's so much worse than they think. I'm really the leader of the Illuminati.
Well, there's nothing the Illuminati hates more than when you joke about them. And right after that interview is when things started shutting down in her career, so I don't know. All I know is Dr. Luke also writes songs for Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus, and pretty much every other pop star in the business. And all of those other pop stars have been linked to the Illuminati too. So I'm just saying, you never know who's in control. Now this last conspiracy theory is about crisis actors. Now we've talked about this before, it's kind of a touchy subject. So if you haven't heard of them, crisis actors are basically actors who the government will hire and put them on the news, and they'll pretend to be a victim of something, or they'll pretend to be a witness of something, and they'll tell their story on the news and get across the point that the government wants them to get across. And sometimes the same crisis actor will be at different tragedies all around the country and just change their hair or change their glasses or change their voice. But it's very clear it's the same person. I mean, we talked about this woman who was in 4 different events, and she's literally the same person. Now recently this conspiracy has only gotten bigger with the shootings in Orlando and Dallas, and a lot of the victims that have been on the news have been called out for possibly being crisis actors. And then a reporter on CNN messed up and said something that definitely helped keep the rumor going.
Police are going to have an unbelievable investigation on their hands. We don't know the scale of what has taken place here tonight. We don't know how many actors are involved.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
We don't know how many actors are involved.
I mean, listen, obviously that was probably just a fuck up, but the fact that he said actors, definitely just adding to the conspiracy. Now before I start talking about this next supposed crisis actor, I just want to say that no disrespect is meant to any people that were involved in the Orlando shooting, or any of the family members, or even to this woman that I'm about to talk about. Because personally, I don't think she's a crisis actor. I think this is real. But I'm here to talk about theories, and this one is pretty interesting. Now, there's a woman named Christine, and she is the mother of one of the victims of the Orlando gay club shooting. She was interviewed on the news, and a lot of people felt suspicious of her. Check it out.
And he won the Anna Frank Humanitarian Award to bring gays and straights together.
Now, a lot of people are saying she didn't really look like she was actually crying. There was no real tears there. She ended the interview with this kind of statement about guns and gun control, and it felt kind of like it was written.
Let's try to get rid of the hatred and the violence. Please.
A lot of people were saying you could see her look down at a piece of paper like she was reading off of it, and you could see the reflection in her glasses. And then a video came out of her talking to a different news outlet, and some people said that it looked like she was on a green screen, like she wasn't even there. And you could see the lights in her glasses. Check that out.
Without a shadow of a doubt, this is filmed in a studio. Just take a look from the very start. Look at her glasses. I'm going to put pause here. At certain points, you're going to see clear reflection, these square lights. This is from a green screen in a studio, just like you see here. Same exact thing.
Once again, this is really touchy because this tragedy kind of just happened. But a lot of you guys have been wanting me to talk about it, which is why I'm talking about it. But she's not the only one that people have said might be a crisis actor. There's another girl named Patience Carter. Here's a clip of Patience talking to the news about the events. Check it out.
We got trapped in there. So we saw Tierra, but everybody was rushing into the bathroom stall. Everyone was rushing to the bathroom stall. The gunshots were still going off rapidly, and it's still not real to me yet. It's still not real to me. I'm just like, why are they doing all of this?
Well, some theorists thought that she sounded scripted and that it didn't really seem legit. Some people just got the feeling she was an actress. And then this came out. Here's Patience's demo reel.
Philadelphia can be pretty tough, leaving your head just looking something like this. But with a little help and care, you might actually get it back to that luscious green.
Yeah, so she literally works for the news. She was an intern at Fox News, which is why some people were like, wait a minute, this seems a little bit off. So then people went to her Instagram and they saw that she posted a picture an hour after the attacks happened. And in that picture, she was fully glammed up, had a dress, had her hair done. So people were thinking, wait a minute, how could you post that picture if you are in this club and there's a shooter and there's a hostage situation going on? It just didn't make sense. And then if you go to her Twitter, it's very clear that she's an actress. She has a tweet that says, looking for writers and actors, correspondence, fashion. And that just added to the theory that maybe she was a struggling actress who the government picked up and said, hey, do you want to be a crisis actor? Once again, I don't believe this one. I don't think this is real. I think she probably is an actress, but that doesn't mean she couldn't have been in this club when this tragedy happened. And she's spoken out about this, and she said, that picture was photoshopped. I posted that weeks ago. I even tried to tweet her to see if she wanted to come on this video with me and maybe do like a Skype interview about it. She didn't write.